TranceClass TV with your host, DJ Mikas.
Hi, my name is Marco V. You're watching TranceClass TV.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ Mikas for TranceClass TV. Tonight we're at Caprice nightclub in Vancouver for Marco V. We're gonna see the art of. Let's go in. Hi, this is DJ Mikas for TranceClass TV. Tonight we're having Marco V. Marco V just spent an amazing set at Caprice, really, Marco. Great set, really. How you like Vancouver?
Yeah, great. I've been here many times. Yeah, and I had always a great time here. So yeah, tonight was super as well. I didn't play too much in a club. Mostly when I'm coming to Vancouver, it's a big rave. Yeah. But this time I was in a club, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Great club, really. Caprice is a great club, great sound system.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about the art of, really, because it's your new project, right, that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
It's what is this about? I know there's the music, there's media and everything. I think you're putting show on a bigger scale when you're touring in festivals and things like that.
Yeah, you know, it's all about social media now and everything around it. So we want to focus more on that. That's something I didn't do too much over the last couple of years because I was always in the studio, my head in the studio. I didn't care about all the other stuff. So, and also musically, my TAO label is a bit more hands in the air stuff, while my In Charge label, what I'm still running, it's more techy, trancey, because I didn't like two different sounds on the same record label, so I wanted to split it up a bit.
A bit darker on.
Yeah. But I see some people and they say, well, I don't know the difference between TAO and In Charge, so maybe it's all the same. But for me, it makes difference. For me, it's
exactly. Well, what you played tonight was quite energizing. I can tell, really. That was really hands in the air. People really enjoyed it. Talking about music, I want to ask you really about the transition between vinyl and digital music, because you lived it through. You've been DJing for about 20 years now, right? So, how did you feel the transition? Is it good for you, or is it a drawback? You know?
No. I just switched in 2011. Now I switched to the SD cards, Pioneer 2000. So I was thinking, well, for me it was a big step to go from vinyl to CDs. But I survived. So I was thinking, what the heck? Just go to SD cards. I will survive that as well. And what the next thing is coming, I will go on that as well. You can't stop the technology. You have to go along with it. And it was cool and nice with all the records. The good thing about the records was that you could have a special record. You go to a record shop, you buy one, nobody else knew what it was, and you were the king on the night with your special record. Tonight, whatever I play tonight, you go on the internet, besides my own productions, you can have it all. Everything is there.
Yeah.
So it's more difficult for a DJ now to make yourself stand out musically, and that it was easier before with vinyl.
Yes, of course. Like right now, like the music's available for everything. What do you think of the fact that before it was very exclusive, and like as an example in Canada we had import and we had to pay $35 for a single CD, right? So now that the music is freely available to everybody, I think the scene is really growing exponentially. What do you think about that? The availability of music, it's like a drug, right? The more that is available, the more people will get into it. So
yeah. Also, I think that's one part, but also it's been there now for a while. The whole electronic dance music, and it's developing as well. So maybe it would have been big now as well when it was still vinyl, you know, because it's getting more professional. But definitely, it helped me a lot when all the music was free on the internet. Yeah. Because people in China and the other side of the world, where they don't have record shops, they suddenly knew my music, and I get requests to play there. So that was fantastic.
Yeah, that is awesome, really. I want to ask you about festival. I know you're touring a lot, lots of festival, really, pretty much year-round, right? What is your favorite festival to play in yearly? You've been playing for quite a few years and many festivals, right? What is you really think that blow your mind?
Well, one of the festivals that I really like is still in my own home country as Mysteryland.
Mysteryland, yeah.
That's a fantastic festival.
I've seen a video of that earlier today.
Yeah, and I play there not every year, but almost every year.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just an amazing festival. For me, it's the best festival that I experienced in the world.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't say about the crowd, because the Dutch crowd is...
They're difficult, eh?
Yeah. But production-wise and everything around it, it's perfect.
It's absolutely, yeah, I've seen some videos of it. I didn't go there yet. It's coming. It will come, really. Talking about music, I just asked you earlier, when was your first record release and on what label was it?
My first record release was in 1994, and it was on Substitute. Yeah, Substitute.
Substitute, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a vinyl release?
Yeah.
It was a vinyl release.
Yeah, vinyl, of course. And yeah, it did well, but it was at that time it was called mellow house.
It was mellow house.
Yeah, I don't know if you know the term mellow house.
No, I never got into mellow house. I was more into rave-ish techno back then.
Yeah, that was at the time when it split up. First you had house, and then with mellow and hardcore. That was happening in Holland.
Oh, really?
So I was doing both. I produced hardcore records and also did mellow. And I still I like, back then I liked everything, and still now I like everything. So
yeah, of course. Talking about production, you've been producing for quite some time too. So with your first record release in '94, I want to ask you what you produce with right now at the moment. What is the software and what is your taste?
Well, back then I produced with Cubase as a operating system, or as an I'll say that as a sequencer. There you go. And now I use Logic for 10 years.
10 years.
And I use some hardware as well, but it's you know, the sound nowadays is digital, and whenever you plug in a hardware synth, you almost need to make your whole production with hardware synths, because that hardware synth stands out so much in the production that every synth you take from a soft synth sounds crap, you know? So
yeah, that's for sure.
That's hard. So I use some hardware synths, but mostly now I'm really into the soft synths. But basically that's because everybody's doing that, and that's the sound of now.
Talking about soft synth, what's your favorite soft synth at the moment? Lately, what you've been playing with?
I'm using it for a while already, but it's Silent. It's very cheap.
Everybody's using Silent, eh?
Yeah, but that's again, you know, but that's the boring thing as well. But yeah, you wanna make the music, and it's working, that synth. Yeah.
I know. Actually, I interviewed RT last weekend, which is an upcoming Russian producer, and he swear by Silent. Everybody I know swear by Silent.
Yeah.
So talking about production, do you have any album coming out or singles coming out soon?
There's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm working on some collaborations, well, I can't tell you too much about it at the moment. But I had Provider is just released now.
Yep.
And another track is called Sticker, that's gonna be coming out soon. And then of course I'm working on the new TAO compilation. And yeah.
So you're doing mixed compilations too on your TAO label, the new label?
Yeah.
The Art of, right?
Yeah.
Talking about touring, you're in Vancouver tonight. What is your route? Where are you going next?
The next stop is Montreal, so all the way back. And then the day after I'm coming to Calgary, the other way around. And then to LA, and then back home. I have to play in Istanbul and Turkey.
Istanbul, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Talking about gigs, what is the country that you visited that really impressed you, like country-wise and people-wise, you know, like for the vibe?
Yeah, that's a question that pops up every time in a lot of interviews. But the thing is, I know that people want to know that, but the thing is, and you will understand that it's more about the crowd and the evening. Like, for example, the night in the Caprice Club, it was fantastic. It was great. So there was, people enjoyed it, and then so it's hard to say, oh, that's the best crowd in the world, or you know what I mean? Or to say Vancouver is the best in the world because tonight it was good, but maybe tomorrow in another club it's not so good.
Okay.
You know, and for me it's all about the night himself. And the club as well, you know, there was a great sound system tonight, so I could really pump it up, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, one last question. You know, I know that people sometimes don't like that question too much, but I like to know: do you like better a small, intimate crowd, or you like to be in a big festival?
That's the thing. It depends how much small clubs I played in a row and how much big festivals I played in a row. So, because it's my 15th festival.
Yeah.
Then well, it's kind of
it's not as exciting as the first one, right?
Yeah, so you really want to go to a small intimate crowd again. But if you play like 15 intimate shows, you think, wow, I like to rock a big crowd again. So I like both, you know. Right. For me, the ideal world will be one day big festival, intimate crowd, festival, intimate crowd. That's what would be perfect for me.
All right, awesome. Well, Marco, thank you very much for being on TranceClass TV. Really, keep on rocking. Excellent DJ, really. Respect.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being on the show.
Oh, baby. should have known. Satisfaction guaranteed. I wouldn't turn away. Satisfaction guaranteed. Baby, won't you come with me? Satisfaction